Hello, my ghouls and geisties out there. It's your clinically diagnosed ghost host with the most, Care with a K. And today we're going to ask if polyamory is a deterrent to your person, your crush. And to be clear, this isn't converting anyone to polyamory. Like, you're a polyamorous person, and you're not sure if they are or not, and we're seeing if they would be open to the idea of being in a polyamorous relationship with you. Right, so we have three groups. We have group one with the pumpkin dragon, which is mystery. Love orange, love a spooky time. We have the radish dragon, which is growth. Red is based. Right, and we have the peanut butter dragon, which means companion. It's got a Reese cup for a head. What's not cute about that? Okay, take as long as you need to think about these things. And I will see you in your pile. Hello, group one. It's everyone who picked the beautiful pumpkin dragon. I love it. It's kawaii. Very mystery. And I see a mystery and I'm just like, I don't know if they like me. I don't know if polyamory would be right for them. And I get it. Alright. We're gonna pull out the main energy first. As always. Is polyamory correct for the person on group one's mind? Would they be willing to be open to polyamorous dynamic? 10 of Swords. Bane energy. So usually that's like the ending of a cycle, ending of pain. Something is finally subsiding for them. We got the 5 of Swords in reverse. Big spook, big scary. It matches the theme. Halloween, you dragon. Is polyamory agreeable to group one's person? Would they be open to a polyamorous dynamic? 4 of Cups. One more, Spirit. Is polyamory something that group one's person would be down to clown with? And the Fool. Okay, based off of this, I'm saying they're open to like a new relationship, but polyamory is not the one. Like, 10 of Swords is the ending of a situation, like dying pretty much. The 5 of Glaives is all about fighting. It is in reverse. So I feel like it probably wouldn't be too hard, but they'd have to do a lot of manual, like, work on themselves, like jealousy and unpacking all that. It's very scary to them. They're very, like, they're afraid of starting this life because they're afraid of failure. They're afraid they're gonna fail. And the 4 of Cups is kind of like disinterest. Like, they're not even, like, they don't want to try. They're not, like, feeling super chuffed about this. They wouldn't enjoy it. Okay, 10 of Swords, please, Spirit. Thank you. The Hanged Man. So they're not considering it. Like, they're thinking about it. Or they have thought about it. They have considered it. 5 glaives, please. The Hermit in reverse. So yeah, the Hermit looks like he lives in that dark wood. And he's... The Hermits, they're content there. It also looks like there's trees growing around him. And the Hermit, it's about going inside and, like, thinking on your own. But being reversed on a reversed card makes me think that they're actually actively trying to learn about it to see if that is something that they could possibly get into. And they're seeing that all these thorns and jealousy and all these ingrained things that they've already learned are, like, keeping them down. And that's no bueno. 4 of mirrors, please. Spirit, thank you. 5 of swords, again. They'd have to do a lot of fixing. They'd have to do a lot of manual labor, and it doesn't look like they're wanting to do so. Like, they're not, like, judging. They're not judging or spiteful, but they know that there's a lot of work that they need to do, and they're, like, not willing to do it. Again, the 7 of coins is about planting those seeds and working hard, and starting, and the Fool is about starting again too. So, like, they're starting to conceptualize the idea of polyamory and what that would mean in their life, but they're not open to it as of yet. They're learning, they're gathering knowledge, they're seeing all the struggles that it would be in their life, so they're not, like, too keen to keep it moving. You know, like, they're like, I'm considering this and it looks painful. I'm gonna grab you some Outdoors Oracle. We got Stargazing. Deciphering a calling purpose. Mushrooms about learning from your surroundings, and the boat is about, like, a certain course, like a certain path in your life. And I think they're really trying to figure out if this is, like, something that would work for them. And Trail Shelter. Comparing a homestead's future. The Backpack is about making your own choices and choosing independence. And this house is about your accomplishments. So I'm thinking homestead, I'm thinking, like, future, like, far into the future, like marriage, kids, that whole situation. And for polyamorous individuals, it always looks different. It's never like the nuclear family. And they don't know if they want, if they are willing to throw something like that away because they've always idolized it or something like this. So they're really going inward, and they're seeing. So they're not ready for polyamory. You being in their life is definitely helping and, like, planting seeds and stuff. And they do want a new start, but they just don't think it's this yet. Not that they will come to that conclusion, but they are still questioning. So they're not ready at this point in time. Thank you so much. That's what I have for you. May the hunters never find you. Hello, my beautiful pile twos who picked this radish dragon in growth. Love me some red. Love me some dragons. And love me some growth, honestly. Adorable. Alright, we're going to start off with the main energy like always. Alright, spirit for pile 2. Is polyamory a good look for their person? Are they down for polyamory with content? Would they be open? The lovers. Good old Susan O. Right, so they're definitely into you. They're definitely into the idea of love. They're definitely feeling it. They're thinking about it. They're happy. They're good. Night's clear. Shining. The stars are sparkling. It's gorgeous. I feel like I can see it. 8 of Rosaries in reverse. There would probably be a lot of work for this person. 8 of coins basically it's about working hard and everything. But I mean, I feel like they would grow. They would be a better person because of polyamory. And you know. They would grow into a better version of themselves. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm feeling that they think this is a great opportunity for growth. For them. Not only like you, just to be like with you. It's a great opportunity to change as a person. Judgment. Gives me like the kind of like maybe something in their past made them like shun people like this, but now they're coming around to the idea that maybe they would be like that. Maybe it's something that was internalized and they didn't want to internalize. Right, for the lovers, please. Pretty, please. Woo! Flip me off. It's the Ace of Coins in reverse. Oh. And the Wheel of Fortune. Flipped, big, flipped. Messed it up. Alright, so Ace of Coins again. It's an opportunity if they would like to take. And they feel like this is coming at a good time because they've learned what they need to learn. They're entering a part of their cycle that would allow them to be open to the idea that they hadn't had growing up. Ace of Coins is in reverse. It makes me feel like they think that you might not want it. Want them. The 8 of Rosaries, please. Got the 2 of Wands in reverse. So it's kind of about like seeing your future. Maybe they're reluctant to take the opportunity because they can't really see what a future looks like in a polyamorous dynamic. Maybe specifically one that you've talked about before. Ace of Rosaries, please. Ace of Roses. King of Cups, also in reverse. So yeah, they're having doubts about emotional shit. They're having hang-ups about how you feel about the situation. Or maybe they're just feeling like they're considering this relationship because they're lonely, and they're trying to make sure that they actually want to put in the work to be a good person, and polyamory is right for them, and not just because they like you and they want to jump on the opportunity because they like you. And we have the Tower, clarifying judgment. So, like I was saying about their past, like maybe they were somebody who judged this type of romance connection. It would be a big change for them. It would be a Tower moment for them to become something that they haven't been previously, and that's takes a lot of consideration. It looks like polyamory is something that they would be open to. Like, it doesn't look like they would hate it. They just need a lot, like, they need to think about it a lot. Because it is such a big shift from maybe they grew up Christian and monogamous, you know, the story we all do. But they want to take the chance. They want to learn, they want to give it a shot. And I don't mean give it a shot in a way that's like, oh, well, I guess I could always just leave. Like, they really want to know what it means to be polyamorous and not, like, using it as just, like, a... Like, they genuinely want to be polyamorous. I don't know how to explain the shitty taking advantage of people way, but they do, like, want to experience this with you. I'm gonna grab an outdoors oracle. Chicken of the woods, welcoming a powerful animal's identity. So the mushroom is about learning from your surroundings, and the elk is about like a way of life, like a path. So they are very welcoming of this new way of life. It's just taking a lot from them to transition. And I feel like you're going to help them with that. So I feel like they don't really need to worry about it. We also have mountain, facing an authentic obstacle. Like I was saying, this tower moment for them is a big thing, and they're going to need help to get over it. The backpack means making independent choices, and the mountain means authentic reality. So, like, their reality is going to be shattered, and they're going to need your help going through it, if that's what you're asking them to do. But they are willing and open to doing it. So yeah, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, and may the hunters never find you. Hello, beautiful jelly beans. Everyone who picked the peanut butter dragon companionship. He's cute. I really like the colors. Like, it's just brown, right? It's just brown and tan, but like adorabilis. Alright, we're gonna pull the main energy first, as always. Oh, that was loud, actually. Alright, for group 3. My peanut butter babies. Butter baby. Is their person open to the idea of polyamory with them? We got strength in reverse. Oops. Big oops. It's definitely something that they're not used to. And they feel like it would take a lot for them to change into something like that. They don't quite really understand it, honestly. They're trying to. Got the Two of Brushes in reverse, which is the Two of Wands. They're just overwhelmed by the idea of it. The three arrows there, it's like they're all very different elements. They're all very different people, and they don't see, like, the Two of Wands is kind of about conceptualizing the future, and they can't really do that. They're not in a place that they're used to being so open-minded about it. They're not judging you. They're genuinely just a dense lad, I guess. We got the Hermit also in reverse. And they're, like, used to this bubble. They're used to this, like, everything always being like it was. And they're not willing to, like, consider it being a different way. They don't think they're cut out for it. Maybe they're logic-minded. We got the Six of Brushes as well. I feel like they don't want to be like that anymore. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, the Hermit's all about going in and being protected and thinking very deeply, introspectively. And they're not sure what the future looks like. They're very scared. And they're very, like, they feel weak, and they feel like they're not good enough to change. Like, they don't have power, basically. They're powerless to change the way that it is. But, like, the Six of Wands is like a victory. Like, you get treasure. You are winning this game of life. So, like, it feels like they can see the treasure that you have in this situation, and they can see that it would be beneficial to gather from multiple sources, but they feel like it would never be, like, for them. Not because they hate it, because they just feel like gives me the, I can't get one person to like me, how am I going to get two people to like me, or whatever, that energy. And it's sad. Clarify strength for me, please, Spirit. So they're not, like, against polyamory. They just don't think it's for them. Yeah, seven of cups. It's about having choices and being able to choose, but it's reversed on top of this, like, powerless card, which makes me feel like they don't have it. They don't have any options. They're like, there's no one who's gonna like me. Three of Wands, clarifying the Two of Wands. So, like, they're willing to go forward, but their heart's not in it. The Hermit, please. Clarify the Hermit. Three of Wands, is about going forward towards, traveling to the thing you want, basically. And they're settling. They're settling for monogamy. Because they feel like that's the better of the two options for them, because nobody will like them, and then once they get one partner, they can just settle down, and that's fine. You got the Seven of Swords. They're afraid of being hurt. They're afraid of feeling jealousy. They're afraid of being an asshole because of the way that they'll feel if they get into a polyamorous situation. They're afraid of hurting and or being hurt. They feel like polyamory is cheating or could easily lead to cheating situations. So they're not willing to put themselves in that situation. Maybe because they want you to think of them highly or to not think of them poorly at any rate. But and the Four of Swords. So on top of the Six of Wands, that just makes me think of like giving up a fight. It's usually about rest and about caring about you, and it could be they're just wanting to be selfish. They just don't want to fight. They won't get the victory because they're not going to fight for it. Is the vibe. So yeah, I don't think polyamory is for this person. They're really kind of resigned to feeling bad for themselves, which is unfortunate, but trusting a useful tool's usefulness. Arrow's about taking direct action, and the axe is about using a tool. Could be therapy. It doesn't have to actually be like an actual tool. It could be just your friends, whatever. So about polyamory, they're probably talking to you. And it could be therapy. They could turn this around if they wanted to. And yurt. Planting a homestead's independence. So yeah, the mushroom's about learning from your surroundings, and the home is about, like, achievements, I believe. The home. Accomplishments, yeah. So I feel like they're wanting to just get a home and keep it, rather than just be open to a bunch of new stuff all the time, especially because they don't know how that'll make them feel, and they don't want to hurt you or hurt someone else or be hurt themselves. They just don't want to give that an opportunity to grow at all. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much. And may the hunters never find you.